Okay, this is gonna be a very unscripted video. I have no idea if this is actually gonna work or not, but you clicked on that thumbnail, you know why we're here. We're gonna take a look inside this 100-year-old mandolin. This is a 1923 Gibson A model, and yeah, I've always wanted to know what it would be like to stick a camera down there. And until recently, all my cameras, even my smaller ones, have been too big to get that right perspective. Until I bought this thing here. This is the Insta360 Go 3S, and it's advertised as the smallest 4K camera. It actually breaks apart, and this is the camera module right here. So theoretically, it should fit just perfectly in this sound hole here. So let's find out together, and I'll start by taking these old strings off. I'm embarrassed to admit this is actually the first time I've changed the strings on this thing since I got it nearly 2 years ago now. Don't be like me. All right, so the idea is to very carefully attach this camera to the end of this stick here and then shine a light and see what we can pick up. And I've even got this little viewfinder here that I can use to see where I'm pointing the camera as we go in. So we'll see how this goes. All right, here we go. First cool thing to see, this is actually the original stamp from the Gibson factory. This mandolin comes from the Lloyd Loar era of mandolins. Lloyd Loar didn't sign these like he did with those really expensive F5s from 1923-24, but same era, came from the same workshop, and a lot of the innovations from those mandolins were also applied to these here. So cool, this is the original stamp. You know, it says Gibson Mandolin, Style A, number is 72828. It's hereby guaranteed against fault, workmanship, or material. Should this instrument with proper care and usage go wrong, we agree to repair it free of charge at our factory, or to replace it with another of the same style or value. Gibson Mandolin Guitar Company, manufacturers, Kalamazoo, Michigan, USA. I wonder if they would still honor that guarantee. That's amazing. All right, we're going in here carefully. All right, so this is pointing towards the tailpiece. Let's see if I can get a little bit better light. Oops. There we go. Oh, whoa, there we go. Look at that. Oh my goodness, that's so cool. It's like a little cathedral down there. Man, just beautiful wood. Oh my word. So along the sides, you can see this is, well, you can actually see some of the glue that they use in the inside. Wow, kind of looks a bit messy, doesn't it? I think they use hide glue on these mandolins back in the day, similar to what they do in the violin world. That's really cool to see up close. Coming around towards the neck joint here. Let's see. Whoa, look at that. 11850. I don't even know what that stands for. That's not the serial number. Serial number is 72828. Someone in the comments, let me know what that number means. That is really cool. 11850, yeah. So that number is right where the neck connection is. I guess it's just a block of wood. So interesting, I wonder what that's for. And then I want to see if I can actually point the camera up and look at some of the bracing underneath this. All right. Come on, little camera, you're doing so good. I think that should do it. So just stick this in again. Open wide. There we go. So that's the top of the mandolin. I can get a better light diffusion there. Yeah. Look at that grain. Oh my goodness, that's so cool. It looks so peaceful in there. So there is just a tiny bit of bracing right underneath the sound hole here. But otherwise, it really strikes you, these are just simple pieces of wood, right? There's the top, back, and sides, and a couple blocks of wood for the tailpiece and for the neck. Yet they still sound incredible. Oh my goodness. But yeah, that's the inside of a 100-year-old mandolin. You know, I'd love to do the same with some of the other mandolins over here, but This camera is still just a tiny bit too big to fit inside an EFA. We'll have to wait till they come out with an even smaller one. But I hope you enjoyed this, and that's what this channel is all about, getting to see the mandolin from different perspectives, both literally and figuratively. So please consider subscribing down below. Leave me a comment if you enjoyed this, a like. And if you'd like to see more about this mandolin right here, I actually did a whole video on it when I first got it, giving the backstory, the history, all that. I think you'll enjoy it. It's right here on screen, and I'll see you over there real soon. Now I just gotta put the strings back on.